Hey everybody, it's Jill, Floozie Crime. Welcome back. I want to show you some things that I showed on my live, and I know that people didn't get a really good look at the blankets and the sweater and things that I made, so I want to do that for you today. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to show you is this sweater that I made for my daughter Carrie, and this is it's called the Sophisticate. It's from the Vogue Knitting magazine. I will put a picture in here for you, or I may be able to I'll find the magazine here in just a minute, but let me show you how it is made. Now I'm going to put this on because I can actually model it, even though it doesn't fit me correctly. It's not made for me, and it looks like it fits me. However, this one is meant to be oversized, so this is definitely not loose enough for me. I want to show you the construction of it. It's got pockets. Now this is done with a bulky number 5 yarn. Actually, I think it's a number 6. I'll check that too. I use the Bernat Chunky. And you make this by making the panels. So you've got here's a back panel. It does have you do some shaping for the arms and the top, and then you do the 2 side panels. And when you do those, you do this edging on there with it. Don't kick the dealie. Cerberus is laying on the floor. He might kick you over there. He's got his foot against the pole. And so you do that all at the same time. So you knit across and you knit that on it, so you don't have to go back, pick up, and go around. And then the sleeves are very easy to do. You do those flat. You do the pockets. And so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces, and then you put it all together. So the Vogue Knitting magazine, this is the winter of 2019-2020. And it's called the Sophisticate. And it says to use a size 6 yarn. They used Cascade. They used their Boliviana bulk wool. In Cascade is what they used, the number 6 yarn. I used the Bernat Chunky. So you can see here that it is supposed to be oversized. That's why I'm saying this does not fit me, because it's supposed to be like a jacket style cardigan. But I'm going to tell you, this is reason why I'm showing you why I'm so proud of it, is because that's my first knitted sweater other than a child's. I've done children's, okay, but I've not made an adult knitted sweater, so I am so excited to have finished that. And it's just amazing. You use size 13 circular needle to do it, and it just turned out amazing. And I have 2 more to make. I know y'all are going to think I'm crazy. I'm going to make mine in black, which I don't know. Is that crazy or what? And I'm going to make my daughter Chelsea one in a darker gray color. So that's the next one on the hook, on the needle. So that is the sweater, and I'm very excited. Now I want to show you the blankets. So as you remember, this is the first blanket. This is the blankets that I'm doing for DutyRon and Ed of Crime Time with DutyRon. And this is the one I did for him. These are ready to go, and that's why I wanted to get you guys a really good look at them. I'm going to give you another look at DutyRon's, and then I am going to show you Ed. So here is, it's upside down. Here is the DutyRon blanket. Now these have already been washed. So I'm trying to keep them off the floor, make sure I don't get too much. Let me scoot you back a little bit so you can see better. Okay, here we go. And I will try to slide in some pictures. This one I did with, so all of the squares were bordered in white and then bordered in the blue, and then I bordered the entire, this one I bordered the entire blanket in blue. No, I bordered everything in white, and then I bordered it in the variegated on the outside. And on DutyRon's, it has his name, DutyRon, and it has the shield. And then I went back in and I put a thin blue line on the shield because he was an officer. And as you know, I had already made a hat for DutyRon, and I will try to put a picture in here of that. And then I have this that's going to go to DutyRon. This was made by Amy Longs to Crochet, and it is a wind spinner, and she added this to go along with it. And it has a crystal on the bottom. So that's the weight to go on it. And she put this nice key ring deal right on the top so it can be hung up. So that's going to be, and it's all red, white, and blue. She did it in the red, white, and blue. And the blue is it's all sparkle. All sparkle. So that's going to go with DutyRon's. Now for Ed's, I made Ed a hat. Now some of you may not know this, but he's a huge LSU fan. This is my A Man's Best Friend knit beanie with the paws on it. The pattern for it is on my website. I love doing this hat in the 4-weight yarn, and these are LSU colors because he is such a huge LSU fan. So that's going with Ed's blanket, and here is Ed's blanket. Now again, I went around the edge with the white, but for Ed's blanket I went with the red border on the outside. And this blanket has a lot more red in it because Ed is the forensics guy. So red for blood, right? And here is Ed's blanket, all finished. I will try to include some pictures too, so you guys can see all of your squares. I'll show you Ed's block in the center. It says EW, and then it also has the shield and the thin blue line. And I just love being able to include these skulls in here. And it is also already washed and ready to go. So I just really want to tell you guys how very appreciative I am of all the squares that you guys have sent in. I still have enough squares to do 2 more blankets and probably another one. So that will be a total, probably a total of 5 blankets with all of the squares that were sent in to me. I am currently working on another blanket. I don't want to show what I'm working on yet. I don't want to show my hand just yet. I'm doing one for Twyla of EquiSearch for it's going to be for her. She asked for one for her team a while back. She didn't know that I actually heard her on that, so I'm working on that. I'm also working one on Anthony from Tear Talk, so I've got that pulled and I've got started on it, and I'll still have enough to do one more after that. And the last one is probably going to be one that I keep for myself, so that I have some of the squares that you guys made for me. And so I thank you so very much for joining me on this project and for all of the squares you guys sent in. It's just been amazing, and I thank you. So these are going to get all ready to go and be sent to DutyRon, and I'll keep you posted when he gets them. Okay, everybody, have fun today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.